And for your top story this hour, a US missile destroyer docked at Israel's southern Red Sea port city of Eilat. Israel's military say the arrival was pre-planned and part of ongoing cooperation between the Israeli and US armed forces. The docking comes as Washington moves more military assets into the Middle East, boosting both firepower and defensive capabilities. US officials say the buildup gives President Donald Trump added military options, including potential action against Iran, amid growing regional tensions. While American warships frequently operated in the Red Sea, their arrival at Israel's Eilat port is considered rare. We are now being joined by Nilüfer Ara, who is an Iranian woman and human rights activist in Turkey. Thank you so much for joining us here on NewsX World today. What message does the arrival of the US warship send about American support for Israel and the deterrence against Iran, and how might Tehran interpret it?
First of all, hi. Second of all, the message is that US is gonna stay with Israel. The first and the last message is this to Iran and to Tehran. And this is just a strategic point of view of mine, but this was pre-planned and they were going to do this, and they already said it that we are going to do this. So this is not a threat or something else like that. But Iran or Tehran or the politicians of Iran, they might take this as a threat because they had already threatened the United States of America and Israel and some other countries that they are ready to throw at least 1,000 drones, and they have bragged about their military capabilities. I think this is an answer to them, and this says that the U.S. is going to always stay with Israel and the people of geographic is like important geographic points of the Middle East. So they sent their military over there to protect everyone, and that's it.
Do you think an increased US naval presence in the Red Sea will it help prevent escalation, or do you think it risks provoking military response from Iran?
I think it will help them not attack. Honestly, because my father is from RIB and they are connected with IRGC, I know these guys, I know their mentality, I know their point of views. So they needed to be threatened. This is their only way, and Trump has the right to do this, actually.
And how should regional players and global powers balance military readiness with diplomatic efforts to avoid a wider conflict in the Middle East?
I mean, this was just a revolution, and then it was like headed to a war, like an inside war in the country, in our country. And then when the people of Iran asked Trump or asked Netanyahu to attack them, all of a sudden it turned to a global issue. So for right now, for this kind of crisis, I really don't know who should like interfere or anything like this. But like, I just know one thing, that President Trump or like Mr. Netanyahu is gonna do something, and it's gonna benefit everyone.
And do you think should Israel balance regular joint operations with the US against the need to provoke neighboring countries?
I feel like sometimes yes, especially for Iran, because they keep threatening that they have nuclear weapons. And this is not just a threat to USA or Israel. This is a threat to all of us, to all of the humanity. Because as far as I know, the people in IRGC, if they get angry over something little, they might throw these nuclear bombs around the world, and they might like attack humanity. So these kind of things are needed to be done in order of the safety of the people of the world, not only the Israel people or like the United States people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you, Niloufer. Don't go too far, as we will come back to you in